Yes, sir, we be the champions.
Hey, Wagwan, what's happening, Republicans? We're back at it again. It's another week, another Bazenga.
Why I said, let them know they dealing with a champagne.
Right here on the biggest entertainment show on the land. And I'm telling you today, they better shut down the entire Nairobi because we're hanging out with the biggest rapper in Africa.
Come on, Angori. Kuja na mbogi gade. Come on, Angori. Kuja na mbogi gade.
Na kama una ngori, kuja na mbogi gade. Tunakwambia flow nayo
ngori,
show nayo ni ngori, na Bazenga naye ni ngori juu ya ngori.
Kila kitu ngori.
I'm telling you, in his own words, he doesn't roll like any other celebrity in Africa, let alone in Kenya. He is the OG Khaligraph Jones, Papa Jones.
I'm doing good. That was a proper intro. I love it.
I've been practicing, so you know, when you meet the OG, you gotta pull out the big guns.
Of course, man. I love it. Yeah.
Umekuaje na cheki luku nayo?
Luku mazeni polite. I have been okay. God's grace has been extremely sufficient. We are happy and hatuna maneno. Kata simu tupo site.
Tupo site, jamani. But let me tell you, OG, you have so many accolades to your name. If we're to sit down and list all of them, atwezi maliza show. Let's just name but a few. Channel O Music Awards 2009.
2009, yes.
Best Rap Act of the Year 2018, Afrima. Best Hip Hop Act 2019, Sound City MVP Awards. Pale Black Bones akaleta ngori lakini tutamshosini kina nani. Alafu pale BET nominee Best International Flow alongside many other bigwigs lakini wendo OG.
I see you boy you ring. Grander. Miss Kia you hire madinga. Grander.
I'm gonna say if there's one person I can send aende apigane na kina Jay-Z has got to be the OG. But there was a story behind all of this. Before the OG became the OG, there was that young kid ambaye ulimzungumzia kwa maombi ya mama.
Kweli.
The guy who dropped out of high school, faced a few difficulties here and there, contemplated suicide, but finally, look at him now.
Ndio sasa manzejo.
Take me through it.
Official name, of course, I've been saying this every time nowadays. It's even tatted on my name. Brand Oko Molo. I was born on the 12th of June in the year 1990. I am 32 years old right now. Metoka mtaini toka Kayole. Started doing music since I was a kid, but professionally I think it's in 2012. But I was still recording even before that because my big bro is the one who influenced me to also want to do music. So I started rapping, recorded my first song in 2004 with Hope Kid, the gospel artist, yeah. 2012 started doing music professionally. Worked with STL, your time, Akina Christoph, and then I gradually climbed up and niko hapa hivi sasa manzejo, but likuwa ngori, and I think I can say that I'm one of the artists mwenye watu wameona jani yake from the beginning.
Definitely.
Mpaka mali nimefikia sahi, and watu wameona niki break boundaries, niki surpass expectations and doing all that. So here we are now.
And every young kid, I believe, even for the teenager who's watching right now back at home, kuna your dream. If I'm to name mine, I want to be on BET, I want to do the E-News. But what was Kali's dream? Akiwa pale Form 3 maybe, Form 4, alipata kuwa nani?
Music was just but a hobby for me, you know. I didn't do it knowing that this is something I'm gonna make a living out of. It was just something that I did because I was passionate about. Initially, and even when I started doing music, music was part-time. I was working as a bouncer. Nilikuwa na bounce kwa club.
Kweli?
Nilikuwa bouncer for the longest time, even when I was blowing up, bado nilikuwa na bounce. So mimi nilikuwa najua hiyo ndio route yangu nimechukua ya maisha. But then, you know, like they say, God is always working in mysterious ways. And music started giving me proper traction. People started seeing Khaligraph in a different light, and ikanitoa from, you know, being a bouncer. I'm not saying being a bouncer is bad, because I still have very many bouncer friends here, unajua. But nikatoka hapo sasa ndo nikaanza kuchukua muziki as a profession, and that's why I say I started doing music professionally in 2012, because that's when I ceased from, you know, being a bouncer.
And you've spoken about your brother Kidogo to Pale Scorpion, and I've been to several of your performances whereby you're one ku openia alafu na come through, and it's usually quite phenomenal. What do you think the bond that you have with your brother has contributed maybe in one way or the other to your journey in music and just hip hop in general? Flow yako?
I mean, like, if it wasn't for him, then I wouldn't have the direction to follow. Like, I think he set the pace for me to be the rapper that I am right now. Because there's a song on my album where I'm elaborating the whole story from how it began. Nikisema yeye ndo alifanya nikaenda studio, because nikimwona alikuwa anafanya hivyo, pia mimi nikataka kufanya hivyo, na mpaka kufikia hapa mali niko, and just for him to be where he is and at the same time still supporting, you know, that goes a long way, and I believe it's important because of reasons like motivation purposes, unajua, and just knowing that you have a family that is backing you up despite of everything that is happening. You know, this is a very tricky industry nowadays. But unajua ukiwa na gang or gang, mambo iko fresh.
Kabisa. Now, you said it before in an interview that you're not weak, but you're human. That means part of being human is having emotions, feeling things, and even for several of your songs, you've talked about Alma trolls, na different people and what they have to say. There's a certain song kwa Invisible Currency ambayo umemention the way people kwenye keyboard huwa wana behave, and umezungumzia the way people used to perceive you when you were coming up in the industry. That rapper with the fake accent finally sahi amefika. Of course, you have a whole song with Masauti, Kenyan boy pale how. But my favorite ni juu ya ngori pale unaambia keyboard warriors wepe in location.
And
what's your take on this trolls, bana?
I try to speak on other people's behalf, because I know very many celebrities or big names, guys, that don't have the courage to speak up against these sort of things. But because mini OG, I try to put myself in their shoes, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to address this matter on your behalf.
Kukuwa celebrity garama, jua kisha kujua ni lawama. Bahati akianza alikuwa mtoto wa mama, sai Twitter megeuziwa yeni mtoto wa Diana.
Mimi wezani na mimi, trolls wezani na mimi, hata wafanye nini washikane 1000, and I think I've proved that over time. And reason being that I told you, mimi ndo msanii wenye wasema na jani yangu nikikam up. And if you're talking about criticism or being attacked or in online insults, I don't think there's any artist that ameshaitukana kunishinda, unaona. And that enabled me to have a very tough skin. So at this particular point, now even people coming with negative things to say about Khaligraph, haizinifiki. So mimi najua ukinitukana na kuhandle accordingly, yani na sinanga roho chafu, sinanga ni, lakini na kuhandle.
Get a life, nigga, punguza kelele.
Trolls ni watu wako insecure, especially right now when we have social media and hizi vitu zinaonyesha venye tunaishi. Kuna tu mtu amekaa mahali tu akona roho chafu because umefika kwa hii level uko sahi. So the only way, the only outlet is social media and trolling. So they want to troll you for that. They want to make you feel inferior because you are in a level where they cannot be, because they are lazy. So watu lazima wahandle hapo. Usionyesha troll ati wewe ni soft, because once they see that, then they're like, okay, now exactly, they fully take advantage, and we have to refrain from that, you know. Waonyeshe that kitu wewe uwezi, unajua ni ngumu.
Tukupatia utafumble pale.
Ndio hiyo sasa.
But of course, you're one person who's very, very selfless when it comes to helping other young artists and pulling mikono za watu. Recently, during your birthday, tulicheki pale ndovu kuwa alimwokre mpaka na cake and everything. You've constantly shown us that it's not just about Kali alone. I'm moving with a whole tribe. Kali Katel 1, 2, 3. Favorite ni yenye ilikuwa na kina Reckless pale Brida,
Yeah,
and from
ilikuwa
then
mbaya
on
hiyo.
kila mtu mwenye umesaidia amejijenga kivyake. Take us through why exactly you feel it's not about Khali, I gotta move with everybody else.
Cause you know, there's this English saying, united we stand, divided we fall.
Yeah.
And I've had an opportunity to travel to different places, and most of the times I'm always alone. Na niwanga na feel your environment ukiwa peke yako. I mean, it's a good look. People are like, yo, Khaligraph is the only rapper who has been able to reach this level. But uko peke yako. Hauna amko gang. Unajua kama amko kadhaa.
Yeah.
Even amna hiyo impact. The impact is very, very mild. Yani haiko as strong as it ought to be. So new feeling like I need to move with the whole team. Like we need to get everybody so that we move together. Because tukikuja together and we all combine our forces, then that is why you know, sometimes I always want to go out of my way and work with unknown talented acts, because I feel like tukishikana sisi wote, then we can be able to come up with a very proper structure yenye inaweza ona yani the Kenyan music industry thrive even out there and beyond. Unaona? Exactly, yeah.
Go get him, girl.
You us not ready. Your job iko steady. Short everywhere.
Alright, now recently tumekuwa tunaona trend ya different artists ambao they're booming 1 minute and then the next minute kidogo pay bill number mni contribute here and everything. We don't see the value in consistency, the value in putting in the work, but more often than not, unapata wasi wanasema that mantle wasn't passed on, or someone didn't let me know what I needed to do so that I don't end up in a situation like this. I don't want to name names to yoyote, but from Khali's perspective, what do you think is lacking maybe in the gengeton industry and maybe when it comes to sisi mayangins ambao tunakuja kwenye industry without understanding what it takes to be in it?
I think it's direction and education, not education ya shule, but yani to knowledge. Times are different right now. When I was coming up, atukwanga, social media was there and YouTube was there, but it wasn't thriving the way it is right now. Now the issue in these recent cases, and this is just based on my analysis. Unapata msanii ameanza ametoa ngoma, imehit, amepata millions and millions of views on YouTube, and then I have a couple of songs that I put out. They don't even make it to 1 million hits. But when you make it to 1 million hits, or 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, and then people start gassing you up and they tell you, hey, akina Khaligraph ama akina nani wako level yako huko juu kushinda hao. So unaona ni kama hakuna game Khaligraph anaweza kukupatia, because I try to have sit downs with most of these kids and it's not only about the views, it's how you build yourself, unaona, because views see longevity. The minute people stop listening to that song, then you're back to square one. So it's not only about how many people are watching your songs, it's about how you know how to regulate how you live in, the income and things of that sort. So there's some money education, our kind of the right people. Once you start thriving and blowing up in the industry, you just want to hang out with a crowd that is going, they don't want to hang out with the right people, and it's very hard for you to even have them sit down and you know, have proper legit conversations, because these guys are believing in the numbers, the hype, like there's too much hype. Hiyo ndio problem inafanyika hapa hivi sasa, na watu kuna mismanagement.
So lastly, tukimalizia, unajua lazima tumalize na quick fire, and we want to get to know the OG a bit better. Now, 3 questions. You answer with what comes to the top of your mind. Are you down?
All right, let's go.
All right, I'll collaborate now. Jay-Z or Kanye West, and why?
Jay-Z is one of my favorite rappers. Yeah.
All right, favorite food?
Ugali and samaki.
Of course, as expected.
But I was introduced to my wife introduced me to pesto the other day.
Oh my goodness.
I like that. I think I like that. Iko mahali top 5 hapo hivi.
Nimedhani hata joko na mimi ungesema biryani, pilau.
Biryani haileti bana, ishibishi.
Ni freshi. Lakini mwisho kabisa, who's that one artist that is new that you're listening to mwenye unapenda vibe yake and is Kenyan?
Saizi namsikiza nani? I like Crispa Ndovuku. Crispa Ndovuku saizi nabamba. Kuna wengi lakini sai Crispa ndio ako hapo yani.
Na nasema wendo ulimuingiza kwa industry hivi, you open the gates and they came on blazing.
He's a legit dude, like ako na a humble guy. I really like that guy. Ako fiti kabisa and he has a very bright future.
Hey, vile na bambam police wana ubaya, demo ako vile mahanjam na misi na ubaya.
So kuna one thing that kila mtu hapa anajua, mimi ni fan wa OG diehard. The first time I actually did an interview with him, niliangusha microphone, nilianguka chini, but I believe I have been able to achieve some redemption. And I have been practicing for the biggest track in the country right now. Now we need to turn up them headphones, bruh, because what you mean, Bona? So Kali, let's show them how it's done. Tunapita na hiyo verse, mimi background vocalist niko hapa wa kuhaya. Haya, twende kwao.
Do we play it or we just
Twende freestyle.
Yeah. I recorded that song like 3 weeks ago.
Big shout out to Vince on the beat, by the way. What up?
Nanirea.
Puff, washa lights, piga shots, na ikifika usiku, sutanipea. Tap, back it up, make it drop, so venye ndakupea usinyulize mbona. Taiseti mpaka po kwa kona.
Niko sure hii hujaiona. Mbona, usinyulize mbona. Ingia la finna place this thing on ya. I finna hit it till I reach the corner. Mbona, what you mean mbona?
Mbona, oh you mean Bona. You're rocking with the best kijana ni performer.
And you ain't seen nothing, this just a warm up. Kandanda nasafisha ni to Maradona. She jiggling the ball like Barcelona.
Okay, touchdown.
Overworking, man, you need a bonus. You deserve a damn you all grown up. I'd buy you a Benz though like in Bona.
I don't believe there's any other Bazenga after this. Rumazana OG Bana. Thank you so much for tuning in to catch next week. Same time, same place, right here on the biggest entertainment show on the land. This Teen Republic and TV. You know how we do what we do when we do it, baby. It's a wrap.